Hello. It is the beginning of January 2024, World Carnivore Month, and I wanted to talk to you about a few of the goals that I have for this month. I do have a tendency to because I'm so extreme, so all or nothing, to set really, really big goals and then not be able to chunk them up into smaller, attainable goals. One thing that I decided for the whole year of 2024, because I moved into maintenance, I feel like maintenance on my yummy carnivore lifestyle, that I want to work on getting my hormones into the best shape and getting prepared as I continue to move through menopause. I'm still premenopausal, but I think that's shifting a little. And one of the things I have learned in the last couple of months is how important muscle and strength matter to age, longevity, hormones, and that kind of thing. I'd consider myself a standard carnivore. I don't tolerate spices very well. And I don't like a lot of different cuts of meat. I enjoy fatty red meat. I eat a lot of eggs. So I do a lot of BB&E. I don't do much dairy or seafood. My first goal that is small and attainable is to add strength training 2 times a week. And for me, that means Mondays and Fridays. I'm just doing, lifting weights on Mondays and Fridays. The non-negotiable I have for the month of January. So on Monday, January 1st, I did lifting. I lifted some weights. And then I will do that on Friday as well for the entire month of January. And that is something that's measurable and manageable. So that is my first step into, adding to my muscle mass and strength. I plan on continuing to do my morning routine for my circadian health, which is when I wake up, going outside and getting sunlight in my eyes. Even if it's not sunny, that's fine. I try to have sunlight be the first light that I have. So if I do wake up before the sun rise, which hasn't been happening, I will, put on blue blockers. And then once the sun rises, I will go out and try to witness that. But most of the time that just means stepping out the front door and, standing out there for like 2 to 3 minutes. The next thing that I do is I eat breakfast and I try to make, get a high protein, high fat breakfast. I like it to be, pretty substantial meal. Then I delay my coffee until after I've had breakfast. I do try to delay my coffee at least 30 minutes after I've gotten out of bed. I try to witness the sun set as well, which is easier to do because it happens at like 4:30. I do put on blue blockers in the evening, especially an hour to 2 hours before I go to bed. Because it's already so dark from, really it's dark from 5 until the next morning. So I don't tend to put my blue blockers on until about 7 because they do make me really sleepy. I do try to get a lot of protein in. I have been hungrier, and since I've been working on, consistently doing the circadian rhythm work, I do try to ground in the morning. I try to go outside, take walks, and be outside throughout the day and stay active. So I'm going to continue doing all of those things. I'm going to add in Monday and Friday lifting weights. Maybe for February, I will add a Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, add a third day. But for right now, in January, my goal is just to hit the mark and be sustainable and something that I know that I can achieve, small attainable goal. Also with my YouTube channel, I'm going to continue, releasing videos on Mondays and Fridays. I'm going to add in January, I'm doing 2 lives, and one is with the Low Carb Lounge, which is a new show. Greg, Brian, and Aaron on Thursday, January 11th. I think it's 6 Central Time, which I'm on Central Time. So 6 Central Time, 6:30 Central Time, I'm not sure, but it'll be out there. The other thing is I'm doing a live with my friend Kip, Carnivore Kip, on Friday, January 16th. And I think we're doing it at 6 Central Time as well. But those will be out there. So I am, going to be doing more live shows and appearances. Continue to release YouTube videos on Mondays and Fridays. Alex Carnivore for Life 65. He's over in the UK. And he and I are going to try to get together in February. We don't have any dates, filled in. But I do enjoy doing lives and taking comments. I have not gotten brave enough to host a live, be the one. But I sure enjoy being a guest. So those are just some small goals. I will tell you the goal I have for the next week is to do B, 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 and E. I have noticed a few things that I've been, having trouble with. And I do think that it's because I added some sweetener, some stevia. I don't do a lot of sweeteners, but I do think it's kind of bothering me, giving me some weird sensation thing, and I think it's disrupting me falling asleep. So I'm going to eliminate that and just keep it simple and go, just B, 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 and E until next Tuesday. And then by that time, I probably won't even want any sweeteners. The only thing I really ever do is stevia with like grapefruit flavored element. I do like to have that on occasion. Occasionally I like to add chocolate salt to my coffee. Those are the ways I have been doing it. Plus in the last week and a half, 10 days, I have had a lot of dairy, a lot of heavy cream, a lot of cheese, just a lot of dairy. And so like I said, I never go off standard carnivore. I never add in, that's not true. Yeah. I never eat any carbs that are not from, based in some type of animal, like yogurt. I did have kefir. So technically kefir does have carbs, but it's from an animal. So that doesn't concern me. And like I said, my goal isn't weight loss anymore. I'm more into maintenance. And so I do try and experiment with things, but I think I do need to go down to just triple B and E for a few days just to see how I feel. I really enjoy coming on here and making videos and talking to you in the comments. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for commenting. Leave some suggestions for videos if you want me to do that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.